Welcome to Mind Your Mental Health channel. Today's topic is Introduction to Mind. In this, we are going to understand what is mind, how to describe mind, and what consists of mind. Mind is a common word we all use, but when someone asks, what is mind? How do you describe it? It seems very difficult because mind is complex, it is very subjective, and it is very difficult to show where mind is. For example, in the body, we can show various parts. Even inside the body, we can actually, through investigation, show how the heart looks, how the kidney looks, and how the lungs look. Whereas, if you have to show mind, that is very difficult to show mind. But research has shown that mind could be a component of the brain. In the future episodes, we will have a session on what is mind, where is mind. Today, we are just generally going to understand and get introduced to mind. The WHO has said when we talk about a well-being, a healthy life, it is both mental health and physical health. It is just not being well physically, it is also being well mentally and physically. So we have body and mind. And it is important for us to understand that both body and mind are integrated in the sense that if there is a problem with the body, it may have an impact on the mind. If there is a problem with mind, it could have an impact on the body. So therefore, to understand the mental well-being, to understand some of the disorders and mental illness, we need to know a bit more about what is mind. So, mind has various components. They are thinking, perceiving, feeling, and behaving. Say, for example, if we are having a thought, that could be because we have perceived something from the environment. When I say perceived, we have perception or we have senses through which some information goes to the mind and it starts thinking about it. Like we hear something, we see something, we smell something, or we taste something, or we feel something through our skin. All these can trigger thinking, it can trigger some emotions, and it can also trigger some behavior in us. So they are all interconnected. What we sense through the sense organs and the thinking and the feeling and the behavior, all these are interconnected. So mind has these components, and it also has a conscious, subconscious level and unconscious level, and we also have something called cognitive functions, in which we have attention, concentration, memory, judgment, all these components also within the mind. And we need to understand that when we have problems with our mind, cognitive functions also may be affected. So, With this introduction, in the coming weeks, we will understand what is mind, where is mind, and how, when we have illness, the components of the mind, how it is affected. Like how we have disordered thought, we have disorder of perception, and we have problems with mood, which is called a mood disorder, and all these can lead to certain abnormal behaviors. So, mind is an important aspect of any human being. You must have heard that many people would say, I want peace of mind. My mind is racing. I'm always thinking about certain things. I want my mind to shut down and sleep. I'm not able to sleep. My mind keeps on racing, and I've got various thoughts, worrying thoughts. All that happens in mind. So even though people don't have a diagnosable mental illness or a mental disorder, still they feel that they are unable to have a control over the mind. Therefore, it is important for us to understand this very subjective, abstract, complex aspect of mind, and then understand how each component can have an illness and how we can get help for those disorders or illness that affects the mind. I hope this introduction helps you to understand what is mind in general, and in the third episode you will have a clarity of what is mind, where is mind, and how each components, as we said, thinking, perception, feeling, behavior, and the cognitive functions, how they function normally and how they are affected in illness. Thank you very much.